Chapter 795. Harper only offered to help as a friendly gesture. The others might not know it, but he sure did. Dean Waldo was a powerful saint-level cultivator who had been working with Leo since a long time ago. Harper only wanted to show that he was on their side. Harper sneered coldly and turned to sit again, fully ready to enjoy the show. Suddenly, Leo ordered coldly, "Seal the exits." The doors of the manor were shut one after another. Yolanda finally panicked at that moment and yelled, "What are you doing?" "What am I doing? Do you think you can leave after disrupting my family's birthday celebration?" asked Leo coldly. Yolanda asked, "What about the fact that you tried to kill my husband?" "Sure, I'll admit to doing that. But you're all too stupid. I can't believe you dared to stir up trouble here on my turf. I'll go along with it." "Mr. Waldo, kill them all. I have a Tibetan Mastiff that hasn't been fed for days." Leo turned and left. Everyone from the Xanders was shocked. They could not believe that Leo wanted to commit yet another murder. A terrifying energy suddenly erupted from Dean. It washed over the peak ambience level cultivators like a tidal wave. Everyone was shocked. They felt suffocated and hurriedly backed away. The peak ambience level cultivators could only fight back by elevating their spiritual energy. Suddenly, Dean sneered coldly. He formed a series of seals with his hands, and then he snapped his fingers. A few gray orbs of light appeared instantly, falling on the peak ambience level cultivators. They instantly felt weak and fearful. Their mental state was disrupted. Dean laughed smugly, watching them fumble around in confusion. The cultivators exclaimed in surprise, "A saint-level spell cultivator? That's right. But it's too late now." Dean started to form seals with his hands again. A tremendous spiritual pressure started to spread across the yard. Yolanda and her sons felt the terrifying spiritual pressure encroaching. She exclaimed, "Gavin, Sawyer, why won't you fight back? We didn't hire you for nothing." Gavin and Sawyer roared to elevate all their spiritual energy, allowing them to be temporarily freed from the negative effects. They formed their weapons in their hands at the same time and yelled, "Run! He's a saint-level cultivator. We're no match for him." "What? A saint-level cultivator?" Jameson and Jeffrey instantly freaked out. A saint-level cultivator was nearly impossible to reach out to. It was a terrifying title, too. They did not expect that Leo to have a saint-level cultivator around him at all. Santino did not realize that Dean Waldo was the person who placed the curse on him. He could not believe that he was a saint-level cultivator. Everything was inferior to a saint-level cultivator. They would not be able to defeat him even if they worked together as 3 ambience-level cultivators. "Run!" yelled Santino. He formed a longsword in his hand and stood in front of the Xanders. Dean was done casting a spell at that moment. He placed his palms together and yelled, "Death Strike." A formation appeared on top of Dean. More than 10 gray spell spheres appeared on the formation and hurtled toward Gavin and Sawyer. An intense deadly aura overwhelmed them, causing them to panic and focus all their spiritual energy on their weapons to slash at the incoming spell spheres. The continuous spell spheres crushed their weapons, disintegrating them into spiritual energy. The power of a saint-level cultivator was not something 2 ambience-level cultivator could go against. It was impossible even if they were peak ambience-level cultivators. The rest of the spell spheres broke their defense and landed on them. They instantly turned pale as they felt a terrifying energy enter their bodies, and then their bodies dried up rapidly. They looked like they were flowers that were sprayed with deadly poison, instantly keeling over. Yolanda turned pale instantaneously. She was terrified.